Okay, we're going to see how this live thing plays out from my phone because I've never done it from my phone before. So, here we go. Um, hey, you guys. Life Coach Bridget here. I'm coming to do another happy start of the new week energy session. And I decided to, like I said, do it from my phone this time and do it outside because today is such a beautiful day. And here in the Pacific Northwest, you just never know when it's when the sun's gonna shine. Okay, so there you have it. Nonetheless, let me get out the credentials. Again, I'm Life Coach Bridget here on my social media. I am also Life Coach Bridget, but I'm also loving me some me because I do. I am a life coach. I am the founder and creator of an organization called Bridget Homies, and I also have our clothing line, which is called We Are Optimistic because we are. Okay. I hold many titles. All right. Life coach, mentor, intentional peer support specialist, peer wellness specialist, motivational speaker, trainer, and most importantly, mother of 8, mom to many. Okay? So, as you all know, every week I come on here and I speak on different topics because as a life coach, my specialties are relationships, parenting, self-care, as well as business, helping people get a business started, providing you the tools needed for a business to get started, and all that other cool stuff. All right. So, and as a life coach, the name of my business is Home Away from Home, which is an acronym. Excuse me. It's Home Away from Home, and it's HAFH. Okay, that's what it stands for. Home Away from Home. I'm sorry, you guys. It's been a long week, but let me just jump right on in real quick. I was gonna come on here, and I had a whole thing planned out on what we were going to talk about. But then I started watching TV and I started seeing some stuff on there. And it just took my mind in a whole nother direction in which I've stated, whenever called to do the next motivational speaker, do the most, come on, Bridget. The next time I am invited to speak to a group of young people, I was going to come out playing the song by Tupac, Dear Mama. And I didn't care if the children were elementary school, middle school, high school, university, okay? Because the dialogue would hold, or the concept would hold the same meaning. Meaning, have you guys just ever sat back? Seriously, have you ever just sat back and just looked around at people? Have you ever just sat back and maybe just looked at a group of kids just playing in the playground? I know I have. And in doing that, my mind would go to something to this effect. And it may come off a little harsh, but it's a reality, okay? My mind would go to, damn, if it was some little girls over there playing, damn, one of them are going to end up, they're going to be a baby's mama. Somebody over there is going to end up married. Sad to say, somebody over there is going to end up in an abusive relationship. You know what? One of them is going to go to jail. Somebody, and this is whether you're at a park, in a classroom, whatever. Okay? And just to think about the realities of life and the direction in which, we oftentimes travel, or we see someone else traveling and we think, damn. I mean, seriously, have you ever just sat back and I wonder whatever happened to so-and-so? I wonder what, what this person is doing now. Because although Instagram, Facebook, especially Facebook, connects us with a lot of people, there are some people, and I know, women, most women, when they get married, they'll switch their last name to the man. So, that's an easy way to lose track of someone. But to just sit back and just think, damn, life. Life is really just that. It's life. And although you hear people say things that I tend to view as a cliche, if you will, life is short, or you got your whole life ahead of you. Okay, but what if that whole life ahead of you ends tomorrow? Yeah, you guys ever thought about that? I mean, just really sitting back, just thinking on life. I mean, who'd have thought that, first of all, how many thought that they would actually be around to see 2020? Okay, and now that we're here, hey, Rose Petal, now that we're here at 2020, and to see all of what's taking place during this time and stuff like that, and many of us have seen our loved ones get sick behind the COVID, okay, the coronavirus. Some people have seriously fallen into depression, and many have been called home because of the social distancing and having to be, inside the house and not allowed to go out and do the things that we were doing prior to the shut-in. Okay? Hi, the Sage Healer. And you think about all of that stuff and you like, damn, okay. So I'm just going to have you guys see things through my lens for a minute. I think about the pandemic. I think about, and this is just 2020, okay, the pandemic, and then the social distancing, and then we have the fires taking place, because I'm up here in the Pacific Northwest and in Oregon, and at one point we couldn't leave the state because we were surrounded by fires. Okay, and so when I think about that, and I think about, like I said, people saying, you got your whole life ahead of you. Well, what if my life ended right at that moment when you said that? And I didn't do any of the things that I had talked about doing maybe the day before. Okay. And then again, and because you guys just joined me, I'm just going to say it again. Again, I look at when I'm out at the park, or when I'm at schools, or when I'm just walking up the damn street and I'm looking at people and I'm like, damn, again, life, this is life. A whole slew of, let's go to the schools, whole pack of kids in an auditorium or in a gym or whatever, and you look into that crowd, and again, this is a harsh reality, but it is reality, and you say, damn, one of them is going to end up dead by the time they're 18. Damn, one of them is going to end up in jail. One of them is going to serve life in prison for a crime they didn't even commit. One of them is going to end up somebody's baby mama, and another one is going to end up pregnant. She's not going to even know who the father is, and this one's going to end up, just the day-to-day life. And we can all sit up here and say, not me, that wouldn't happen to me. Shit, I would have never thought that either in elementary. But when I sit back and I listen to Tupac, and I'm like, you know what, Pac said that shit. He said in the song Dear Mama, who think in elementary one day I'd see the penitentiary? That's facts, you guys. That's life, you guys. It doesn't have to be necessarily your life, all right? But someone will experience that, all right? And that's, like I said, I brought that one a little harsh, but today we're going to do some reality checks, all right, if you will. Another thing, I help people with their business, okay? Whether it's writing a business plan or helping you on the job with some issues that you're having, whatever the situation may be. But let's go to starting a business. Okay. Most people, when starting a business, the first thing they do is they put in their mind, they have this vision of how they see the business, okay, how they see it going. Maybe not everything in its details, but they have the gist of, what it is they're trying to get going. And then they turn around and they tell somebody. Okay, first of all, that's a big mistake. Don't tell nobody just yet, okay? Get all your ducks lined up in a row. And I can provide you some information on how to do that. But they tell somebody. And when they tell somebody, it's because of the excitement that they have for the vision that they've seen, and they're hoping that this person that they're telling will receive it just the way that they've envisioned it, okay? And then that person, 9 times out of 10, if it's a friend or a family member, they say, I still got the glue on my eyes from the damn eyelashes. Okay, my bad. Anyway, I digress. They say, girl, that I don't know if that's gonna work, or you know what, maybe you should do this, or maybe you should, and it's it's poking at your vision, it's poking holes in your vision. Don't do that. And let me tell you why. Well, first let me say this. Then so they're poking holes at your vision. Now you're becoming a little maybe discouraged, maybe motivated. But in all, you're beginning to allow their vision of your vision to dictate how your business should be ran. Here's the thing. Vision. You guys know I'm the queen of acronyms. Various images showing individuals' opportunities naturally. Individuals' opportunities naturally. Individual. Just the one person. Okay, just you. Okay, the vision is yours. It was shown to you. It's for you. So therefore, you sit down and you figure out how you want it to go. Okay, and if the vision was given to you and you're the one pregnant with it, then you need to be providing all the nutrients needed in order for your business to be ran successfully. Okay, but see, what we tend to do is we get all these ideas from other people. All right. And then we go back to the drawing board, and then we're trying to put something together, trying to get our vision together of how it was. And you know what? But what so-and-so said, that does kind of make sense. Let me add that to it. And you know what this person said does kind of make sense. Let me add that to it. All right. And then when it all boils down and you're trying to get it going, now you're feeling some kind of way. Because see, your business or your vision had it going up the straight and narrow. But because you begin to take on other people's perceptions of how they think your business should go, and they're not even a part of your team, now you're feeling some kind of way. And now sometimes people will become discouraged and they'll put the business off to the side. I just don't want to do it no more. You know what? Forget it. I thought, whatever. Yeah. Don't do that. Okay, the only thing that happened was your vision became tainted. See, here's the thing. You may see something that others don't see. And that's fine, because it's not meant for them to see. It's meant for you to see. And if you want to get your team together because they see your vision, okay, they see your vision, they appreciate your vision, and they may even want to help you enhance your vision, but they won't overstep. Okay, so you get your team together, you guys are moving forward in what you see. Cool. Keep in mind, the vision is yours. It's your vision. Not everyone is going to see it. And some people are going to think, oh, that shit crazy. That ain't going to work. I don't know where they got that from. I don't know how she think they going to pull that off. She don't even realize how much money that's going to cost, and this, that, and or the other. Okay. And that's fine. Let them do that. Let them think that. Let them run with that. Okay? Because remember, the vision is yours. It's not theirs. All right? And in everything you do, pray before you make a move. I don't give a shit who you believe in. Okay? Pray to whomever you believe in. All right? To show you guidance, to give you the spirit of discernment so that you're able to see things and people as they're approaching. Okay? I'm an energy person, so I feed and thrive off of energy. Excuse me, you guys. I feed and thrive off of energy. And if the energy is not feeling right, then I need to push you away. Okay? Or you need to not be a part of this plan. All right? But do not allow the vision of someone else to taint yours or to cause you to back up. And oftentimes, I know when I was getting my businesses started, I always envisioned myself as the little red hen. Seriously. Those that I thought would support me, my whole thing would be, you know what? Let me see if they're willing to help me. Hey, girl, you know what? I have this idea and blah, blah, blah. What do you think? I may ask, just to hear what you have to say and to even see if I may want you to be a part of my team and to see if you're even willing to be a part of my team. Because in getting a business started, to have a team, and a team doesn't mean 10, 15, 20 people. A team may be 1, 2, a few. Okay? But they all understand their role. They all understand who they are, where they are, and what they play in your vision, in your business. So if they come on board and we're sitting around, you know what? Now let's just talk about, what everyone's role is. Okay? Maybe my role as the CEO and the founder or the president or whatever the hell I choose to title myself as, maybe my role is to recruit people who are better at doing something than I am. Meaning, me myself personally, I'm not an initiator. So I won't just walk up to you and start a conversation. Okay? Well, in starting a business, I'm going to need that recruiter. I'm going to need that person that doesn't have a problem with calling and knows how to just start a conversation with people in order to help my vision, help my business to grow, to flourish. Okay? Maybe there's someone who is good with the administrative side of it. All right? So then we'll have you handle all of that, the marketing materials and all that other cool stuff. Maybe there's someone who's good at public speaking and I don't necessarily want to be in the public's eyes. Okay? Then you bring somebody on who is good in that area. But at the same time, they respect you. They understand their role and they don't try to overstep. Okay? These are the people that you can trust. These are the people you bring on board. Like I said, I'm the little red hen. So I will go out and say, hey, you want to help me with this? And if they say, yeah, but they doing a half-ass job in helping me, trust me, I'm noticing. I'm watching. Okay? And I'll keep it pushing. As I'm keeping it pushing, hey, Cali Queen, as I'm keeping it pushing, I'm again, all right, well, I've collected all the seeds. No one really helped me with that. So I'm going to go ahead and see now, who's willing to help me plant these seeds. All right. And then I may ask people to, assist me or whatever, see if that's something they're willing to do. If they're not, I'm not tripping. I am not tripping because check it out. As soon as I start kneading and I start to shape my bread and I put my bread into that damn pan and throw it in the oven and the aroma begins to smell up the city. No, stop. It begins to smell in my house, on my block, around my neighborhood, in my community, in my city, around my state. As I begin to grow, as I begin to flourish, all those people that I asked to help me will begin, trust me, they'll come back around. All right. I'm not necessarily going to treat you like shit, but I will remind you that I did ask you to help me. So don't come now telling me, but I gave you this idea. And remember, I told you that. And girl, I always knew, you need some help with this. No, I don't need help with the final or the finished product. I don't need help with that. I needed you to help me along the way. See, I looked at you and I thought you were this way, so I figured you would be able to help me with my marketing, or you'd be able to help me with recruiting, or you'd be able to help me with the administrative side of it, or you'd be able to help whatever. Okay. But I'm not mad at you. All right. I just know you. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Allow no one to steal your joy. Okay. You're very welcome, Rose Petal. And I just want to let you know, Rose Petals, I see what you're doing. Okay. And yeah, keep it up. Allow no one to steal your joy. All right. And oftentimes, you guys, as an entrepreneur, when we're getting our own business going, when we see that we're the everything in there, we're everything, we're all the pieces, we can become drained and we can become discouraged. All right. But I'm here to tell you, don't get discouraged. Understand that the vision is yours. It's your vision. Okay. And it's going to come to fruition. It may take a minute, but that's all right. It won't be stopped. It may be delayed, but it won't be stopped because it was given to you. And because it was given to you, don't become bitter or again discouraged because other people are not seeing what is intended for you. Okay, just keep it pushing. And as you go, as you're traveling your journey, you will begin, hey honey, you will begin to see that those who, like I said, whoever you pray in, whoever you pray to, whoever you believe in, you will begin to see that your higher being will begin to line up those who were always intended to be there for you. And they will understand you. They will help you. Okay. And they will enjoy doing it. All right. And because you appreciate them, you may only need them for 5 hours. Okay. But because you went to them and you said, you know what? I appreciate you. Or I see what you're doing. Or girl, or you know what? I wouldn't be able to do this without you. And I just thank you for being here. Those words of gratitude, they work in 5 hours for you. So you think, and because of your words of gratitude, they'll go behind your back and put in an extra 6 hours just because you showed them some appreciation, just because you loved on them with your words. Okay. That is big, you guys. That is huge. Seriously. So allow nothing and no one to discourage you or to distract you from doing what was given to you. Okay. You're the one who got pregnant with it. You're the one who's carrying it. You're the one who's feeding it the nutrients, everything that your business needs, okay, in order to grow and to be productive, okay, and to prosper financially as well. You're the one doing that. So when you give birth and others come around, because they will, all right, we're not going to necessarily treat them nasty, but when they get to talking that spit, like, girl, I knew this, or I always said she was, you just, politely pull them by the collar. Baby girl, or check this out, homie. Let me talk to you for a minute. Okay. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's what you tell them. Don't do that. Because I know. All right. So don't do that. I appreciate you believing in me in secrecy. I just wish you would have did it more openly. Okay. And check this out. For those of us who have businesses on social media, it's mind-boggling to me that we have businesses on social media and we might have, I'm just going to say, 200 followers. Okay. Which is to some a very low number. You got 200 followers. Guess what? I have this business here. We're talking about, we need to support one another and all this other cool shit. Well, then I should have 200 goddamn likes. And for those of you who know that I'm running a business, we are optimistic, and we have the hoodies, the t-shirts, and all that other cool stuff. When you get ready to go out and buy you a Nike shirt from a Nike, and I always use Nike, because Nike's here. They're headquartered here in Oregon. Nike's a multi-billion-dollar company. All right. But we are hollering, support businesses, support black businesses. Well, the next time you get ready to buy a hoodie, think about your friend or that small business owner that's trying to come up. Okay. Think about them and say, you know what? They sell hoodies too. Over and let me go check my Instagram and see who's on here that's starting a business, or who's on here that sell whatever it is that I'm getting ready to buy. I'm getting ready to go over here to this beauty supply house and pick me up some lip gloss. Shit, I seen a whole bunch of businesses on Instagram that sell sell lip gloss from people who's trying to come up. Let me support them. Okay, because if you scroll over to my We Are Optimistic page, you will see the businesses that I put up there that I've supported. These are people I don't even know. Okay? I don't even know these people. But guess what? I don't know the owner of Nike either. I don't know the trillionaire of Amazon. Okay? Still don't stop me from supporting them, from doing my part. Okay? So, with the businesses on social media, I support as many as I can, as much as I can. And I try to make it a point to buy from at least one every month, from at least one. Okay, so when we come on and we're talking about growing a business, starting a business, or being supportive of a business, okay, we need to look within ourselves and hear what we're saying, because trust me, I'm listening to everything I say, and I know that I back up everything that I say. So while you're starting your business, allow nothing and no one to discourage you. Allow nothing and no one, hey, DJ Big Ty, allow nothing and no one to discourage you. Allow nothing and no one to stand in the way or to switch up your vision. Don't do that, because that, again, will cause you to feel some kind of way. You feel like, you know what, damn, I had this whole thing planned out on how I seen my vision or how I seen my business going. And then, after talking to this person, or check this out, after looking at somebody else's business who may be doing the same thing. And I'll just use this from myself, okay? I'm a life coach, mentor. I could easily look over at a V.I.S.I.O.N, okay, who's big on TV and all this other spit, and say, damn, she's doing this. Maybe I need to do that. You know what? If I start doing what she's doing, I done stepped out of my lane, went over into her lane, and the shit ain't gonna work out for me. You know why? Because that wasn't intended for me. It wasn't intended for me to run my shit that way. It was intended for me to do the things the way that I'm doing it here and to keep it pushing. So whether I have 1 like or 1 million likes, whether I have 1 follower or 1 million followers, okay, it's not going to stop me from doing what was embedded in me and what was given to me. This was my gift, okay? And because it's my gift, I'm going to utilize it to the best of my abilities. So me specializing in relationships, parenting, self-care, business, by me specializing in those, you know what, I was given what I am gifted at doing. Okay, so therefore, stay in my own lane. Well, she's out of her league. Yeah, I'm out of my league. If I step my into your lane, I don't know how to roll in your lane. Okay, your lane wasn't built for me. I'm gonna stay right on over here, and I'm gonna do what I need to do over here, because this works for me. Okay, and this is what I need to do, and these are messages that I need to deliver to that someone who may need to hear this, or who has, get the words out, who may have heard this before from someone else and didn't receive it, but now have heard it again from me, and it's confirmation. Okay, again, allow nothing and no one to stand in the way of what was given to you. Allow nothing and no one to dictate the vision that was embedded in you. Allow nothing and no one to come in the way of what is yours, okay? Go get yours, okay? Go get yours, all right? I'm telling you, people. And when starting a business, let me say this real quick. When starting a business, your marketing is very, very, very important. Okay? That is crucial to any business. You must know who you're targeting. What's your target audience? Okay? Then focus in that direction. All right? Like, and again, I'm going back to Nike. If I don't get this shit off my eyes, I'm sorry, y'all. I keep seeing it. Nonetheless, I use Nike because Nike knows to target the kids. Okay? They target the kids because they know. We target the kids and we know their parents. The kids are going to take that to their parents. Their parents is going to, like I said, stand in them long ass lines and get the new shoes that's coming out or whatever. Okay? Whereas your boy on Instagram, Facebook, or whatever might have that very same product. Okay? Very same thing. Or maybe trying to start his own shoe business, whatever, okay? Shoes look just as nice, and he might be selling the shoe for $80, and you'd be like, shit, I ain't paying no $80. Are you serious? But you just took your ass over to Nike and spent $100, okay, to support a business that's already established. Really? And I'm not saying don't support Nike. I'm not saying don't support Nike. I, again, am not saying do not support Nike. I am saying if I don't get this damn glue off my eyelashes, I am going to flip. Anyway, I'm not saying don't support them. What I am saying is if your partner is standing right next to you and they have a business or you see that they're trying, support them. Help them. Like their shit. Share their shit. Okay? Tell others about it. All right, and go from there. All right, because when it comes down to it, and you get an idea, you're gonna want someone to support you. You're gonna want someone to be there for you. You're gonna look for your family and friends to be there for you. And let me say this before closing: do not look for your family and friends to support you. Don't do that, because they'll be the last ones to do it. All right, family and friends just don't immediately support. Others may do it. You know, people that don't know you will do it, but your family and friends are usually the last ones to jump on board. And if you got family and friends that has jumped on board, cool. That works for you, make it work. But I'm saying, don't look for them because they know you. You've heard the term too close for comfort. Okay? They know you, and usually they jump on board when they see everybody else supporting you. All right? So, there you have it. Again, I am Life Coach Bridget. Here on social media, I am Loving Me Some Me. If you're not doing so already, I'd like to ask that you all follow me here on Instagram. Again, Loving Me Some Me, because I do. I am also the founder and creator of an organization called Bridget Homies, which is broadcasting real issues, devouring girls everywhere today, and helping our males individually express self. And then we have our clothing line, which again is We Are Optimistic, because we are. Many people see the glass as half empty. We see it as half full, running over. They say you are what you eat. We say you become what you wear. Therefore, become optimistic. Go check us out. Our fall gear is coming in, is now in. Okay, so anyway, you guys, and also if you'd like to schedule to meet with me, whether it's virtually or in person, check out my website. You can go there and schedule to meet with me. It's at www.hafh.life. Again, that's www.hafh.life. The HAFH is Home Away from Home. The homes are acronym. Stands for Helping Open Minds Elevate Away from Hindrances, Obstacles, Mayhem, and Excuses. Okay? Thank you guys for joining me for this week of the happy start of the new week energy session. Again, allow no one to taint your vision. Allow no one to poke holes in your vision. Period. Don't. And don't get upset because they're not receiving you or they don't see your vision. Remember, the vision is for you. It's not for everyone else at all. Okay? Me three. Motivate, encourage, empower, embrace, because that's what I do. I love you guys to life. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I'll see you guys next week.